Welcome back to CLE Weekend. As promised, we want to continue the conversation, now talking with the Salvation Army about what is so important this time of year. So no child, no teenager, no baby should ever have to miss out on that opportunity, of opening up those gifts on Christmas morning. And unfortunately, a lot do have to miss out. But thanks to the Salvation Army, you guys make it a lot better. Joining me right now is Captain Joel Ashcroft, Divisional Secretary of the Salvation Army here in Greater Cleveland. So let's talk about how many people, roughly, how many kids here in Northeast Ohio were helped this past holiday.
So this holiday season, we were able to serve over 4,500 kids, thanks to the generosity of the beautiful people of Cleveland, and we are so glad to be able to stand in the gap for those who need it the absolute most. So we are so grateful for everything that Share Your Holidays was. Some of those toys went to those kids who are facing the most need. We were able to have a big party, a holiday party for the kids staying at our Zelma George Family Shelter, and we were able to give over toys to give over 100 kids who were staying in this shelter, those who were experiencing housing difficulties. And so it was just a wonderful time of celebration. And beyond it just being toys coming to the kids, it was smiles and joy on Christmas morning, and there's nothing better than that, right?
No, it's so true. There is nothing better. And sometimes I think, when people were shopping this past holiday season, it's like, okay, everything on their checklist to do, but you forget how easy it would be and how, just a little bit extra can go a really long way for someone who needs it. Let's talk about distributing the toys, because I know you just gave us an example, of course, of some of the kids who were staying there. But other than that, all these toys that we donated stay in our community, which is so important.
Yeah, so one of the big things about the Salvation Army is that every single dollar, every single toy, every single donation of clothing and food that you give to us stays right here in the city of Cleveland. It is going to help your neighbors in need. So you see someone who's in need down the block, you know of someone who's in need, they can come to us, and rest assured that every single time you give to us, it's going to our neighbors. And isn't that what community is all about, right? It's lifting other people up so that they can be in a better place at a better time.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is the time, obviously, that we love to see the giving, right, through the holiday season. But even beyond that point, we like to see giving throughout the year, because there's always a need.
Well, listen, the reality is need knows no season. So whether it's Christmas or not, people still have needs that need to be met. And that's why the Salvation Army exists. We exist to meet human need without discrimination. And so a big piece of what we do is we provide opportunities year-round for people to get involved. We have opportunities for people to come to produce giveaways and serve hot meals. We have opportunities for folks to come in and get a meal from our emergency food pantries. Beyond that, we also offer programming for kids. We do music programming for kids all throughout the year. We have programs for seniors so that they can stay involved and have a place to belong. So really, there is a whole host of opportunities for people to get involved, either as a volunteer or to come be a part of something so that you can feel a part of a community.
Yeah, absolutely. You talked about some of the different programs, which honestly I didn't know about. And I think a lot of people who are sitting at home don't realize that. And we talk here at 19 News a lot about the Salvation Army, of course, this time of year after the holidays, because we did so much with Share Your Holidays. But I love that you're bringing light to everything that you guys do. Now, let's say we want to help. Again, we see the red kettle here monetarily. We know a lot of people help during that holiday season, but we can do that throughout the year.
Yeah, so we desperately need folks who will be willing to volunteer. And if you're interested in getting involved, if you want to give of your time, if you want to give a donation, we know that need knows no season. So if you want to get involved, just go to salvationarmycleveland.org, or you can visit any single one of our 5 core community centers, which are strategically placed across the city of Cleveland, so that we can serve every single zip code in the city. We're here for you. We want to give back. We want to make sure that we're serving everyone who needs it.
Oh, I appreciate that so much. And I know so much of the community does. You make it very easy to help. And also just knowing, from you firsthand, the smiles that were put on those kids' faces. It just makes you feel so good. Thank you for being a part of Share Your Holidays this past year. Yes, absolutely. The Salvation Army, of course, as you said, so many different locations and so many ways to help. We'll be right back on CLE Weekend.